Good morning, my name is Alon Joseph of Ace Jewelers in Amsterdam, and we're here today in the IWC corner at AC Dick Jewelers, and we're honored to interview Mr. Klaus. Good morning, Mr. Kurt.
Good morning.
How are you?
Thank you.
Thank you for coming, and we're very happy to welcome you in the store. We've met several times, either in Amsterdam or Geneva or in Schaffhausen, but never here in the store. So we're happy to ask you 10 questions. 8 are ACE questions, 2 are from the viewers, and our friend Ernie Bromas from What You Seek. Well, the first question probably everybody asks you. We are only 45 years old, but how long are you working at IWC?
It is now exactly 53 years and 5 months.
Wow! Yeah. And that you can read on your perpetual calendar. And did you ever work for another watch factory or only IWC? Did you start
only IWC?
So you're
after my studies in watchmaking school in West Park, I wanted to go back to the German-speaking part of Switzerland, and so I had no choice. It is only IWC. The factory in this part.
Yes.
And so I went there to ask, do you need a young watchmaker? And it was.
And here you are, and you make magic there. And if we're talking about magic, what movement that you developed are you the most proud of?
Yeah, this is absolutely the Da Vinci with the perpetual calendar.
Yes.
Because this perpetual calendar, it was the first big invention I made, and this movement changed a lot in IWC production in a watch industry.
In 1985, it was launched.
It was launched, yes.
And how long did you take you to develop it, to build it?
Yeah, it was between 4 or 5 years.
And you were one of the first to work with CAD-CAM, am I correct of saying that? When you developed it, or did you do it by hand still?
I did everything by hand.
Okay.
In this time, so I started about 1980, 81.
Yes.
And in this time, I didn't know exactly what is a computer.
Yeah.
I never heard CAD, or I heard, this came later.
Yeah.
In 1988,
only
I changed to the first CAD system.
Yeah. And Mr. Klaus is very modest because it changed a lot in IWC. It changed the whole watch industry because it was the first movement where a perpetual calendar was programmed until the year 2500, and you could change all the functions with only one crown, so you didn't have all the push pieces in the case. But very modest.
Yeah, and this is not only for the customer, very comfortable to set it, but in the same time, it was less complicated to produce. And so IWC was able to produce more of these perpetual calendars as only 5 or 10 pieces. It was a real serial production.
Yes.
And this was together with a comfortable time setting the most important reason for the success.
Yes. Beautiful. And are you wearing it today, if I may ask?
Yeah, of course, I'm wearing. But no more. I'm not wearing.
You're wearing the platinum version.
The original Da Vinci from 85.
Yes.
Because, it is a long time since 85, and after 22 years of success, our management said it is time now to change.
Yes.
A new design, a complete different design now for the new Da Vinci, but with the original old movement.
Yes. Beautiful. And this is a limited edition version in platinum, am I correct?
Yeah.
Or is it a prototype?
No.
Mr. Klaus has a lot of prototypes.
Yeah, but it was at this time when we launched this one It was just 50 years.
Yes.
I was working in IWC, and so our big boss, Georges Kern, had the idea to make a special edition called Klaus.
Yes.
And to make it even more interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful. It's a beautiful watch.
Yeah, it is. I like it. Yeah.
We do too. And it's almost a rhetoric question, but which IWC is the most favorite or the most legendary in your opinion, and why?
It is, or it was, in 1993, our 125th anniversary, we completed the first idea of the Da Vinci. We made more. We added a minute repeater mechanism onto the Da Vinci and called it Grand Complication. And to make it a little bit more complicated, we introduced a tourbillon inside and a split chronograph.
Yes.
And this was the highest.
Yes. Which was the Probus Cafusia.
Probus Cafusia,
yes.
It was, yeah.
And at the time, the most complicated watch ever produced at that date.
It was.
Yes.
It was. And maybe it is still today the most complicated, produced in a series of more than 100 pieces. Usually these very complicated watches are produced 5 pieces, 10 pieces, but this was 125 limited.
Beautiful. One of our favorites too. And if you would wear or own a watch from a different brand, which watch would it be, or is your favorite?
I can say it because I was involved in this brand. I would wear a Lange & Söhne. I was working during years there, not full time, but to develop the first Lange one, to train the constructing engineers in Lange, and so I have some relation to Lange & Söhne.
Beautiful.
And I like the Lange one.
Yes. A lot of IWC fans also love the Lange because it's purest watch, less is more.
Yes, I hear this many times when I'm discussing with customers, with collectors.
Yes.
They like IWC, but the Lange & Söhne is also.
Beautiful. And in your opinion, what are the features of a perfect watch? What should a watch, in your opinion, have feature-wise, function-wise?
I think it must be a very good combination between technology in the movement and the design.
Yes.
We need the best design, and since many years we have here our engineers team for developing new movements.
Yes.
Today it's a real team, and in the same building we have the designers, and we are working together.
Yeah.
Really together.
Is it harmonious?
Yes.
Yin yang?
No, it is. It is very harmonious. So sometimes a designer has a small an idea. I have to create a new dial.
Yeah.
But for instance, the tourbillon mystère, he came to me and said, could it be possible to set the indicator for the
power reserve,
to set another place.
Yes.
I was looking there. I said, I have to set one more wheel, and it works.
Yeah.